There are stories that fade with time, and then there are stories that refuse to let go. Britney Spears' story is the second kind. For years, the world watched her rise, fall, fight, and finally break free. But now, in 2026, a new chapter has begun. One darker, more confusing, and more heartbreaking than anyone expected. Because just when it seemed like Britney was stepping into her freedom, the headlines returned. And this time, they were worse. The night everything changed, again. It was late, a quiet Wednesday night in Ventura County, and then the news broke. Britney Spears had been arrested, pulled over alone, handcuffed, taken into custody, transported to a hospital for a blood draw, booked, released at dawn. The world woke up to the mugshot. The flashing lights, the questions. What happened? Why was she alone? Was she okay? Was this a mistake or a warning sign? No one had answers. Not her team, not her family, not the fans who have fought for her freedom for years. And that silence, that heavy, unsettling silence, only made the story louder. A legal victory overshadowed by chaos. Just days before the arrest, Britney had won a major legal battle, a permanent restraining order against a man who showed up at her home after posting disturbing messages online. It should have been a moment of empowerment, a moment of protection, a moment where Britney finally felt safe. But instead, it became a footnote, swallowed by the chaos that followed. Because the truth is, Britney has been living in a world where danger comes from every direction. Strangers, paparazzi, the media, and sometimes even the people closest to her. This wasn't Britney's first run-in with the law. Back in 2007, she faced charges for a hit and run, a mistrial, a media frenzy, a public unraveling that the world treated like entertainment. And now, nearly 2 decades later, it feels like deja vu. Is Britney spiraling? Is she being pushed? Is she being protected? Or is she simply trying to live a life the world refuses to let her have? The woman behind the headlines. Here's the part people forget. Britney Spears is human. A woman who survived fame in its most brutal. A woman who lived under a conservatorship for 13 years. A woman who fought for her freedom and won. Only to find that freedom comes with its own shadows. Her social media posts confuse fans. Her public appearances spark concern. Her silence raises questions. Where is she emotionally? Who is supporting her? Who is guiding her? And most importantly, is Britney Spears truly safe? Where is Britney now? Some say she's healing. Some say she's struggling. Some say she's being isolated. Others believe she's finally living life on her own terms. But the truth is this: Britney Spears is a mystery, even to the people who love her most. Her story is still unfolding. Her battles are still being fought. Her voice, though free, is still fragile, and the world is watching. Not with the cruelty of the past, but with a mix of fear, hope, and heartbreak. Because deep down, everyone is asking the same thing. What happens to Britney Spears next? And no one, not the media, not the fans, not even the people closest to her, knows the answer.